The curriculum, it's student-centered and involves a lot of situations and scenarios that make sense to students and that are real for them. In elementary school, we provide role play scenarios where kids are taking the perspectives of other people and thinking about how other people might feel in different situations or how they might react or act. It involves critical thinking about their behavior and their decision making online. Powerful videos. I'll be showing you some videos, and they're really wonderful. Students love them. We have videos for students and for parents, and professional development videos as well. And then also it's low tech with a chance to tech it up, with a chance for high tech. So the curriculum itself, it can be used in a classroom with no technology at all, just pen and paper, but there are opportunities in the lessons to tech it up, to use an online creation tool, or to use the computer, or to do something online if you have those tools available. We also take this interesting rings of responsibility framework, which means that we encourage students to think about their rings of responsibility in that they're responsible not only for themselves in the center, but also friends and family, and in the larger online community. And so this is a part of our lessons that we're having kids not only think about how their behaviors impact themselves, but these other rings of their responsibility. Here's our standards alignment, Common Core. I'm sure it's a big deal for a lot of you. So the Common Core standards are right on the first page of the lesson plan, which you'll see. And we're also aligned to ISTE's NETs and the AASL standards. There are 8 categories to the curriculum, and I'd like to cover them here before we jump into the website and look at everything. Here they are all laid out with the icons, and you can get familiar with the icons because we use them a lot around our lessons and in the search function for the lessons, which you'll see. So internet safety is about exploring the internet and staying safe at the same time. So it's really about safe online behavior, particularly in relation to communication with others, and encouraging students to avoid risky online talk, but also create positive and appropriate connections. Basic internet safety skills. Privacy and security is when students learn strategies for managing their online information and keeping it secure from risks like identity theft and phishing. So it's really protecting their private information and learning how to recognize scams and schemes. Digital footprint and reputation is more of the issue about privacy as it relates to things that we share about ourselves. So we encourage students to self-reflect before they self-reveal, to learn about how what they share online can impact themselves, but also it can impact others. Self-image and identity is designed to help students think about how they present themselves and their identity online and offline, and how these can be similar or different. Anonymity and being able to present yourself in different ways online isn't necessarily a negative thing. It's only negative if students are using it to harm or deceive other people. And so it's developmentally normal for kids to sort of try on different hats online. But these lessons help kids think about that and sort of think behind the scenes about that. In the relationships and communication unit, students reflect on how they can use intrapersonal and interpersonal skills to build and strengthen positive online communication and communities. Here they're really thinking about digital ethics and the rings of responsibility that we talked about earlier in their online interactions and how it affects not only themselves, but their friends and family and the larger online community. In the cyberbullying topic, students learn what to do if they're involved in a cyberbullying situation. They explore the roles different people play and how individual actions can impact their friends and broader communities. Students are encouraged to take the role of upstander to build positive, supportive online communities. In the information literacy topic, students learn about how to identify, find, evaluate, and use information effectively. They learn about searching strategies, evaluation techniques of websites and online credibility, and trustworthiness of websites. And then they also learn some attribution skills on how to give proper credit. In the creative and copyright topic, students reflect on the copy-paste culture that they live in and reflect on their responsibilities and rights as creators, where they're using other people's information respectfully and responsibly. So I'm going to introduce to you our scope and sequence, but I want to give a sort of high-level view of the scope and sequence. From K to 12, we have 65 lessons differentiated by grade band. In elementary school, we have 5 lessons per unit, which is a unit can refer to a grade level. So we would have, since we have 3 grade levels in K to 2, there's 15 lessons, and 3 grade levels in 3 to 5 is another 15 lessons, for a total of 30 lessons in elementary school. And the units are cross-curricular, and which means that they address a lot of the different topics that we discussed in one unit, and they spiral out, which means that from the first to the final unit in any given grade level, students are spiraling and building upon the foundational skills that they've learned upon in the earlier units.